Hey guys, this is Tyler, and you're watching Tyler Try That. Today, I'm going to give you guys a review of my mower. This is the Ariens Apex with the 52-inch cutting deck. Now, before I bought this mower, I was doing a lot of research, different companies out there that makes them. I wanted a mower that could compete with some of the lower-end commercial mowers, but I didn't want that commercial mower price. This mower, I believe, is the top of the line you can buy in the residential category. Let me tell you what I mean by that. The frame on this mower is commercial grade. The deck is commercial grade. The seat is nice and plush. Large wheels. I mean, there's only a couple things that even in my mind make this a residential mower, and I'm about to cover that. So let's go over some specs of this Ariens Apex 52-inch mower. So it has a fully tubular steel frame. It has a 10 gauge cutting deck. It's all welded up. It has a high back padded seat. It has a foot operated deck lift, it's shown here. Let me show you how many height settings it has. So it goes a maximum of 5 inches tall, all the way down to 1.5 inches tall. Now, here's your control panel on the right side. Of course, you have your speed control, your choke right there, key, your hour meter. I only have 52.3 hours currently. Of course, your PTO button or toggle right there. Now, this one has this bar here that is where your ROPS can go if you option to get it. I did not, because I don't have any big hills that I mow, so I didn't think I needed it. It comes with the Kawasaki FR691V. It's a 23 horsepower and it has 726 cc engine displacement. I did get the optional tow hitch. It's got a 5-gallon tank, which I think is really good for this size mower. Of course, got a cup holder, a cell phone holder, what have you. It's got a storage compartment over on this side. Now right here, it has a lift for your belts. You can easily blow them out. I try to blow mine out after every mowing. Try to keep it clean. It's got, let's see, 4 anti-scalp wheels on the deck there. I think that's really nice, and it is adjustable. I actually adjusted it to the higher position. That way it would actually cut lower. And then there's actually in the middle position there. It didn't come factory for me that way. I had to adjust it. The tires here, I think it's got really good tire size for this residential mower. It's got 13-inch by 6.5 by 6 on the front casters. And on the rear, what is it? I think it's a 22 by 12 by 12. I mean, look at that compared to my hand. Pretty good width for residential mower. All right, this was a selling point for me. Underneath, it's powered by Hydro Gear, a commercial ZT 3100 transaxles, and they do have filters that can be changed out with the fluid changed out, and here are the reservoirs underneath. Of course, you got one on each side there and over there. It's got easy access to your oil. Check your oil there. Okay, one thing I do not like about this setup, now, right here is your oil filter. They have it routed right here. What I've noticed when I close my seat, you'll see that? If it'll focus, it's bumping up against it. Now, you see there's a little mark on it. It's bumped up against this, and it's got a little room to move. So I don't know that it's going to really damage it, but I just don't like that it's touching it, period. That's one gripe I have about it. One of the few gripes. So you may be wondering, Tyler, you've talked a lot of good things about this. What makes this residential? So the motor is definitely what makes this residential. It's got the air filter right here. Doesn't have a commercial grade air filter. I don't love this air filter design, but it does okay. Also, the seat, although it is nice sitting in it when you're still, I do have a very bumpy yard, and it's not the greatest ride, especially over harsh bumps. Now, if you have a nice smooth lawn, then it's going to be great for you. But yeah, for me, I would like the air suspension seat that a lot of commercial mowers offer, and I'm even really considering getting a aftermarket air suspension seat to put on this one. I'm really considering that. If any of you guys have this mower, or even have another mower that you put an air suspension seat on, let me know how that worked for you. Let me know what seat you chose. I might be interested in that. Alright guys, I'm about to show you how she mows, but real quick, for those smart people out there online, what kind of grass is this? Or is this a weed? It's a lot of it in my yard here. If someone online can let me know, is this crabgrass or is this something else? I'm not really sure, but I really don't like it how it grows. To me, it grows taller than all the grass, quicker than all the other grass, and I think it just really looks ugly. And before some of you may judge my lawn, me and my wife, let's see, February of 2023, we were fortunate enough to get this land and build our house on it. And if you guys that's built a house or dealt with construction, you know how heavy equipment will just tear up a yard. So there was not much grass at all through here. I remember there was like right here there was a big sand pit at one point. So don't judge my lawn too harshly, because a lot of this I had to throw seed out and try to seed it myself, because it was not in our budget right after building a house to put sod out all over the yard. It just wasn't in the cards for us. Alright, before I wrap this video up, I just wanted to go over a couple things that I missed in the previous clip. Even though I did say this motor is residential, it's used on a ton of other mowers, and I've only heard good things about this Kawasaki motor. The 23 horsepower is plenty strong for everything that I've put this mower through in the about 3 years I've had it. Never once has it really just bogged down or slowed down in anything I've put it through. I also wanted to point out, I really like this design with this flap here. If you were loading on a trailer, you don't have to. I used to have my old ones where I had a bungee cord I had to do keep it up. This, it locks in place, and then you pull it up, and then down it goes. It's made of durable rubber. Look how thick the rubber is. So I really like how durable that is, and that it locks in place. Also, just to recap, I really like the design of this deck. I like how thick the gauge metal steel it is. I like how they designed this so robust with the hanging system. I'm a heavy guy, and I can stand on this deck, and it does not. Let me show you. See if I can. Got the old Crocs on right now. It doesn't budge hardly at all when I step on that, and I think that's really good. I like that it's made in the USA. If you did not know, Ariens owns the Gravely Corporation. So Ariens owns Gravely. Gravely makes the ZT-HD, which, if you look into it, it's basically a clone of this. Now Gravely, I don't know if Gravely, yeah, I think they do have a residential mower, I think one, but they make a lot of commercial grade mowers. So if you're cross shopping them, check out the Gravely HD. I almost considered getting one of those. The day I went to go looking for them, the dealer I went to didn't have any in stock. I looked just the other day, and on the Gravely website for this HD version of this, I believe the only difference I seen was that they said it was an 8 gauge deck versus a 10 gauge here. To me, that's, I don't know, it's not that much different in my opinion. Then what else was different? Of course, you got the color. They go with red paint where this is orange, and some stickers on theirs is different. Seats look different color. It's mainly cosmetics. Everything else, to my knowledge, is the same from the Gravely to the Ariens here. Yeah, so if any of you guys have an Apex or the Gravely HD, let me know. Do you like them? Have you had any issues with them? Yeah, let me know if you like this video. If you want to see something different, let me know. Yeah, thank you for watching, and please like and subscribe. Thanks.